Hello, welcome to A Very Explosion Network Christmas, our podcast dedicated to the merest of holidays, festive season with films about Santa, snow, or being left home alone. Time of year we all come together to dress up our pets in really cute outfits. I'm host Ash Shelby, and helping me grow my heart 3 sizes of Christmas cheer is Dylan Blight.
Ho, 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 ho.
Yes. On today's episode, we're coming back to something local. With what I feel like it's the 5th of these Stan Christmas movies.
It's a yearly tradition for them at this point.
Yeah, at least one.
Good for them.
Today we're talking about Nugget is Dead, A Christmas Story. No, I didn't say that right. Sorry. Nugget is Dead, A Christmas Story. All right, let's just jump into it. Please be aware we'll be fairly discussing anything and everything about plot themes in any of the movie. So if you haven't watched it, come back later. It's playing on Stan here in Australia. I think it's playing a pretty prominent place in America from where I saw. Yeah. But yeah, let's jump into a discussion of Nugget is Dead, A Christmas Story.
Nugget! Steffi's coming home.
Stephanie, we cannot wait to have you for our Christmas soiree.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, it's nothing too flash. Just cocktails on the terrace, then everyone around the piano.
Mum, what is it?
Steph, Nugget is dead.
What?
Well, not dead, but not good.
Shay-Shay's dead. Look at what Shay-Shay's got.
I think it's working. Keep going, babe.
Come on, Nugget.
There's a boyfriend.
Seb's coming tomorrow. He was always going to come tomorrow.
I need cuzzy hugs right now.
You have to let me do your lashes. You look that hot.
Okay, let's get to the bed. What? What's wrong?
Here.
Oh my God. I'll just get the ice to bring it down.
Well, you're going to need an entire military operation to bring that thing down.
Dad, can you go any faster?
I'm being a cautious driver.
We're not in a rush.
We are in a rush to find out if Nugget is sick or not.
Ahoy there, matey. So, has the boyfriend arrived yet?
No, he's not coming. I was always going to do Christmas with his family.
Babe, where are you?
We just don't know what it is, so I'm letting him down. And I have to tell my family I'm leaving, and then I'll be letting him down.
Where do you want to be?
Directed by Imogen McCluskey, written by Victoria Zerbst and Jenna Owen, starring Vic Zerbst and Jenna Owen, Carides, Damien, Garvey, Mandy, McElhinney, Steve Rodgers, Alec Snow, Tara Morice, Priscilla, Doueihy, Claude, Jabbour, Ed Oxenbould, Diana McLean, Lelong, Tiriel, Mora, Alexei, Toliopoulos, and Kerry Armstrong. When her beloved family dog Nugget falls sick over Christmas, a city dermatologist must return home to confront both a dysfunctional family and the mortality of the one family member that brings them all together. Dylan is Nugget. Is Nugget is Dead? A Christmas Story. A Christmas present, stocking stuffer, or a lumber coal.
Sorry, what options again?
Christmas present, stocking stuffer.
I'm going Christmas present. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought the cast was really great. The humor worked for me. Dog was cute. Nice little love story in here. Lots of great dad jokes. Yeah, I mean, it's very Australian. I don't think that's a bad thing, obviously, but yeah, I very much enjoyed it.
For me, this is a stocking stuffer. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I agree. Nugget is adorable. Very cute dog. I just kind of feel it's a little bit predictable. Like, there's a lot of elements you're like, in the first, 10 minutes, you're like, I can see what's going to happen.
Is that a bad thing, always?
Not necessarily. Especially for a Christmas movie, you kind of, hope for a happy ending. That's pretty much what we got for the most part. But, as soon as you are introduced to, I don't have the character names in front of me.
The sister?
No.
Vet?
As soon as you are introduced to her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
And her mother.
Seb.
Fucking I don't care what his name is.
With a name
Doesn't
like
really-
Seb, you know.
As soon as you're introduced to those two characters, you're like, they're not going to be together in this movie.
Mm.
And I don't know if you're like me, but you're watching this, you're like, I don't know why you want to go to their family stuff. They seem like terrible people.
She was seeking the
The snobby life.
snobby life, yeah.
Not to say that, her family is super. I could totally see her where she's coming from at the start, where she's like, I just need to be away from them because they're crazy and super. They're just too close. Too close. Too much.
Mm.
And they only look good in comparison to this super snobby, terrible family. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If you put like another normal family, you'd be like, yeah, okay, just go be with that other family. But that's just the way the story goes. The key story here is the story of Nugget.
Mm.
This beautiful dog. They do a
Who's
great
dead?
intro. Yeah, I guess. Do you want to hit that point?
No, it's in the title. What are you talking about?
No, there is a question mark.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh, there is, hey.
I believe in the official footage, SEO constantly removes the question mark from places.
Mm.
But on the poster, there is a question mark after Nugget is dead.
Okay.
But yes, he dies, which is to me a surprising moment and a delightfully dark turn from this that I was not expecting.
Mm.
On Christmas.
On Christmas, it's true. But, the moral of the story is we all die someday.
We all die someday, and you need to love the animals in your life while they're here.
Enjoy life while you can, because one day you will die.
Mm.
And look after your eyeballs.
That's key.
Mm.
I did enjoy the cousin. She was quite good, enjoyable.
I will say, so cousin, the boyfriend,
Yeah.
he's in I've only seen him in Last King of the Cross. He plays the brother of the main character, whatever that dude's name is. I'm mental blanking. But obviously, I've seen him in that, and he's like a biker dude and a hard ass, and he's killing people and whatever else. And then seeing him in this playing a more fun thing, it was very weird for me. So,
yeah, I mean, it's enjoyable. All these, misunderstandings, and then of course you have the classic blow up of Steph. That's her name, the main character's name. Finally calling out this family on all that shit, which is right. I don't know what the brother's talking about when he's like, "Oh, it's not as bad as it seems." Yeah, it is. It's as bad as it seems. She learns. The moral of the movie is, learn to tolerate your family because, they're going to die one day. Is that
and
not...
and Merry Christmas to you too.
That's why you need to,
Mm.
I don't know. Yeah. The other thing, this movie is very country. I think, and very anti-city. And I feel like it's a theme that's been running amongst these, kind of stand movies. It's because obviously, they're like, oh, this is 2 hours out of the city. You have to take a train. You spent $200 on an Uber, which was a pretty good train. The family just is all up.
They're like,
arms.
whoa!
Too much. Freaking crazy.
Mm.
How did you feel about the romance that Steph goes through of being introduced to this vet who's a lesbian and is told introduced as a bisexual to this vet?
I liked it because I thought it was a funny joke at the start where they're like the whole family. It's like the family trying to be being understanding and like, but not really know.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, they're like, we accept she's a bisexual. Did you know? You know, like, like
Yeah.
all that sort of thing. I thought it was fun.
Not
And
being cool.
I, when it first happened, I thought it was just a little gag for the vet because I didn't realize that obviously the vet was going to be a main character as we continued along.
Yeah.
So I thought it was just a funny little gag at the time. But then when they come back, I'm like, oh, I see where we're going here. And, you know.
Yeah. Again, very predictable. These two are going to get together. He's just going to dump the boyfriend.
But you know what? I liked it because usually this is the millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of hetero films. It would be a male doctor. She falls for a different white dude. Blah blah blah.
Oh,
At
yeah,
least,
absolutely. There's a bunch
like,
of those.
It is predictable. However, at least it's
Slightly different.
Slightly different in a way. Like you tell me another film right now off the top of your head where a girl leaves a guy who's bisexual for another girl. You can't name one. You can tell me a million movies where a guy leaves a girl or a girl leaves a guy for another girl or guy. Don't Google that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Over on ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT, tell me the fucking movie where a girl. Yeah, exactly. So, like, yes, it's predictable.
I just want to see if there's an obvious one that I've missed.
I highly doubt it. I mean, all right, do your little Google. You got to edit the site.
No, it's not coming up. I'm sure there are.
There we go.
All right. I know. Did you have a favorite character in the film? Favorite weird relative?
Grandma.
Grandma was pretty funny. You know, just not remembering anybody's names, not recognizing Steph at any point.
Yep.
So, especially when she has got an eye patch.
Holding up that phone then. Put that filth away. Get that off your phone.
Yeah.
That's funny.
How awkward.
Yeah.
To find
that's why you
pic.
that's why you're giving it a middle. You didn't like it as much because it was the awkward humor.
I mean, that's an element of it, but I don't think it was that awkward. I mean, the only bit that I was like, oh no, was when they were going to the parents' house. Where the cousins were like, yeah, let's go get your money back.
We'll fuck you up.
Which was awkward as hell. You know? Fucking Seb. And then she's like, oh, give you the money, Seb. $6,000 to buy medieval furniture. That doesn't seem like a real business model at all. Why are you even with this guy? That's the question, really. Why are they together at the start? Because he is terrible. At all points. I guess the only thing is he's complete opposite of her family. But, you know.
Very much.
I did like the call to the psychiatrist. She's like, hey, I only take calls in case people are committing suicide, and you're not. So I'm going to go deal with my personal life. I'm also going to bill you for this. Which will be public holiday rates. You know, I can get on board with that.
Fair play to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else you really need to talk about this movie? I mean, it is just a nice, charming little Aussie film.
I like that old mate's friend where he comes over and they're like, this is like the brother.
Oh yeah, the random friend, internet friend.
The random internet friend who's actually got like a bunch of money and stuff from whatever they've been doing.
He's opened an e-shop for his artwork or something.
This is Ryan's boyfriend. Whatever they're like. Boyfriend. Yeah, it's like no, yeah.
It's like, no, we're not gay. And then he gets stuck like doing all the sausages on the.
He's like, do I turn these yet? Mate, shut up. We're having a bit of
having a big conversation here.
A bit of yeah.
And then he just throws a bunch of water on it and then he's drying all the sausages later. It's like,
fair play. You know, he didn't know what he was doing.
He brought something that was meant to be for an Australian Christmas. It was a inflatable Christmas kangaroo.
Yep.
Which is apparently the only inoffensive thing you can find. I don't know what offensive Australian Christmas stuff do we have.
Oh man, I'm sure that's a road you can go down, right?
Probably. But if you Googled Australian Christmas, decorations or gifts or traditions, nothing terrible would come up, like they imply. But maybe his search history has just fucked up his algorithm. You don't know.
You don't know.
But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just fine, you know. It's definitely one of those movies that you'll like or you won't. You know. I do enjoy. I thought it was interesting all the their reactions to he may have cancer, and these are the random solutions. You know, put a camera in his butt, and them all being so concerned about this poop with the camera in it.
I was reading some. The other thing I'll say was funny is I did read some. I flicked through to see if there's any like people posting user reviews or anything from that, just to see how Americans reacted to it. And I saw a lot of people being like, "This is terrible. This family is so annoying and over the top. There's no way a family like this exists." And like all these sorts of.
Wow, they haven't watched any of their own media.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. Let us know what you guys thought of Nugget is dead? A Christmas Story.
Nugget is dead!
Nugget is dead. A Christmas Story.
It's like a little dog head tilt, you know?
Yeah. That, I will say, great dog acting.
Very good dog acting.
Yeah. Great performance. By going to Blue Sky and finding us at explosionnetwork.com. Join our Discord by going to explosionnetwork.com/Discord. If you want to help us out here at a very Explosion Network Christmas, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or on Podchaser, or leave us 5 stars. Anywhere that you can leave 5 stars or just tell people about the show. And if you've enjoyed this episode, throw us worth $1, head on over to a Cove page at explosionnetwork.com/support. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time, remember to love your pets, because one day soon, they're going to die.